Libra, welcome to this reading. King of Swords. So, I mean, this could be, of course, this represents air signs. So this could be them seeing you in your power, or this could be them being quite logical. It's hard to maybe read their emotions at this point. Let's see where we go. Okay, Page of Wands. Why do I feel like this is you getting tired of them, Libra? Ten of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, I think this King of Swords is you. I think this is you. I think you're getting a bit cross. See how he's using this sword to point at something in the book? It's almost like he's saying, look at this, or look at what you said you would do and you didn't, or look at this situation. It needs some sort of a change. And I think you might actually be preparing yourself to think about a new option, or walking away, or just going on some kind of journey or adventure on your own, even if it's just temporarily, or just turning your focus away from this person temporarily because it's a burden and it's been one for a while. You feel like you've been carrying this on your own, and maybe this person has been suiting themselves or serving their own needs, maybe around work, career, finances, home. Like they want their cake and they want to eat it too, and you actually want more attention from them, you want more effort from them. I also see it's almost like not so much a stubbornness, but because we have two kings, there's lots and lots of masculine energy, and we all have masculine and feminine energy. So you're both maybe trying to be in the driving seat. You both feel you want it your own way, and you might feel that this has gone on for too long. Seven of Pentacles, it's starting to feel like a bit of a delay. Okay, what else, please? Interesting how we're not really getting this person's thoughts and feelings, at least yet. We have the Chariot. Yep, you might be wondering, what do I do? Do I stay or do I go? Perhaps that's why this is what's coming through in the reading. You're more interested in guidance for yourself versus what's going on with this person. Maybe you know what their thoughts and feelings are, or they seem to be making it clear to you through their priorities where they're giving their attention, and that's not making you happy. The news here, the good news is you do know internally, but you're going to have to go into a place of calmness, peace, stillness, whatever brings you that, in order to connect with that inner voice. But that inner voice is going to be quiet. It may make its appearance known and sort of disappear. The second we start doubting it or overthinking, it gets drowned out. So whatever that quiet, inner, consistent, deep knowing is, that is your answer. Two of Pentacles, right. Yeah, this person seems to have many things going on. They're trying to balance everything. You're not happy, and I do even see and think that soon they might have a bit of a mini tower moment, and they're going to have to drop something. It's like Spirit wants to wake them up to the fact that they're not behaving correctly with you, or maybe even people around them in general. They're too self-focused, and it's not a bad thing to be self-focused, and sometimes in our lives we do need to apply more energy and attention to certain things, but it's something about this person's attitude, like they feel it's fine to be this way all the time, or they don't need to find something that works for both people in a relationship, whereas, well, then why are you in a relationship? You have to think about the other person as well. So I think Spirit might be about to show this person something. In the meantime, you're trying to make a decision, and I do think you know the answer, and it could be that you're just not willing to continue with how things are, whether that means you're going to wait and see what happens after this change comes in. Does this person change their ways? Can you move forward but differently? Or you might be saying, I'm pulling back, I'm pulling out, I'm doing something for myself now. Tell us more about this King of Pentacles energy. I mean, this person could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but I really just think this is them being interested in themselves, to be honest. And it's interesting, the King of Pentacles usually is building wealth for themselves, a family, future generations, but this guy's here all by himself, really enjoying the luxuries around him. And the card that's just fallen out is the Tower in reverse. Exactly. Some sort of a tower moment, some sort of a realization, epiphany, or something. One of the many things they've got going might be impacted or destroyed because Spirit is trying to show them something. In terms of signs here, we have, as I said, you plus air signs, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and we have Scorpio with the Tower, and with the High Priestess we have Pisces. Right, let's keep going. Oh, and Cancer with the Chariot. Six of Swords reversed. Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness, Libra. If you're considering taking a time out or just moving away from this, I would say go for it, because what's going to happen is this person will have this mini tower. That's why I think it's reversed. It's not anything huge or catastrophic or terrible. It's just like a wake up message for them. Six of Swords reversed. They will find you. They will come back to you because they will realize the value of what was in front of them, the 10 of Cups. So if this person has just been prioritizing work, money, success, something will shift up and they'll realize the value of emotional happiness and fulfillment as well. So if that's what you've been wanting from them, maybe quality time, attention, a show that they actually care, a bit of affection, you will get that in the very near future, I think, without you needing to actually do anything except what suits you at this time. Clarify the Page of Wands, please. Oh, look at that. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. This is you in your energy, being fine by yourself, doing what suits you. Absolutely. So if you were hoping for some guidance, that's your guidance there, I think. Right. Let's have a look at their intentions and actions. And what I will say is I think we might be about to see their intentions and actions towards you as they currently stand. But I think very, very soon their intentions and actions will change after this mini tower, and their intentions will be more to be attentive to you, to value the potential and the love and the happiness here, and spend more quality time and all of that, you know. But I think what we're about to see is them before this moment, before the tower moment. Okay, so this person's intentions and actions, please, towards Libra at this time. Strength in reverse. Yes, coming from the place of ego, what suits me. And it's not that they don't value you, it's just they're too interested in themselves perhaps, and no one's ever really said, look, you need to find more of a balance here. You need to let the people around you know that you care, because sometimes you can just get completely lost in your pursuits or your goals. Okay, so we have Leo energy there, we have the Five of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You see, they chase the opportunities, the money, but it's almost like they put emotions on the back burner. They might think, oh, well, you know, who cares about happiness? I want success, or I've got a particular goal that I need to reach. This is someone with the Five of Cups reversed. I do think, you know, you do get a certain amount of attention and companionship and all of that from them, but it's fleeting. It's in and out, in, out, in, out. Maybe you don't see each other as much as you would like either. Or you might feel like you hear from this person when they need you. They need some sort of emotional support or reassurance. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This person in general might feel more insecure than they let on. We've got the Devil, Capricorn. You might even wonder as well, yeah, Knight of Cups reversed, if actually what they're interested in is a physical sort of a relationship, and you want to know the strength of their love or their feelings. You know, is this just about passion? Yeah, see, Ace of Wands. It's just, this whole reading is like, where are the emotions? What about this Ten of Cups? What about enjoying spending time together? Do you like me? Do you love me? How much? You know, I know you have passion for me. I know you're out there chasing your goals, but what does this really mean? How important is this to you? Am I reaching your heart space? And if so, to what extent? Okay, I do think they want to reveal something to you. Seven of Swords reversed, Strength in reverse, the Fool reversed, Six of Cups reversed, the Sun. We have Aries, Aquarius and Leo again. Five of Swords reversed. They might need to go on a trip soon, and they almost don't want to tell you because they think it might cause an argument with, you know, Five of Swords reversed, and they're trying to avoid that. So I think this might be someone you've said these things to before. You're always disappearing, I'll never see you, you're always away, or you're always prioritizing other things, and there's been sort of conflict, and they know if they tell you, look, I have to go away again, or I have to pull back again and focus on such and such, there will be another argument. That's what they anticipate, but they don't want. I think as it stands, this person's intentions are to continue as they are, to try and keep this going with you, but giving as much as they are, which is not enough for you. But honestly, I'm not even that concerned, because I know things will change up for them within, I think, the next 2 or 3 weeks at the most. They don't see this coming. It will really change the dynamic here, and I think you'll be in a position to see them in this new energy that you've been wanting, and to decide how you feel about that and how you want to move forward. Whereas in the meantime, you'll have been really investing in yourself, focusing on yourself. Okay, so let's see what they would like to say to you at this time. Can we get messages, please? What does this say? Self-love, I am still trying to heal. And that's the thing, I think they show themselves a lot of self-love. And as I said, that's great, self-focus, self-love. But if you're going to invite other people into your life for any kind of a connection, then you need to be doing your bit there as well. Okay, messages from this person, please, for Libra. New chapter, I am trying to move on. I think a new chapter's coming in for both of you, as I've said, but I also think this, I'm trying to move on. I think they've got this trip coming up, and I do think they travel a lot or move about a lot in some way. And if it's not physical, geographical travel, it's that they are attentive and then they disappear, and then they're attentive and then they pull back. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. I mean, of course, because, they seem to move about a lot. I don't know if it's their energy, if they're quite changeable. Like I said, if they physically are moving about, not making enough time. Yeah, responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Well, they haven't been taking care of their emotional needs. And runner. I don't want to run anymore. That's definitely the energy after this tower moment, after this change. Ego, yeah, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. It's not really pride, I don't think, here. I think ego in the sense of how they see the world, how they see the world, how they see themselves, what they think they need to be doing, what they think they should be doing. I do think this might be a person who likes attention, who likes to be seen, who likes to feel successful. That gives them a sense of pride. We have self-love. Yeah, again, I'm still trying to heal. So maybe all of this running about, pursuing goal after goal after goal, and not making time for what makes them happy, really, or to make sure the people around them that they care about, including you, are happy, could come from some sort of wounding, like I need to keep... If they don't love themselves, for example, and they're getting this sense of worthiness from other people's praise and interest, it's never going to be enough. They'll achieve something and people will clap and go, oh, amazing, well done. Then that hype will die down. Then they've got to have another achievement, so people will notice them again. So I think something they've got to work on is actually filling that hole themselves. Okay. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. And we have daydreaming, I am always longing for you. See, yeah, I want to tell you the truth. I'm going to have to go on a trip again, or I'm going to have to pull back or focus on something else again. But then when we're in separation, I long for you, because in truth, I know even in chasing the goals that I think I want, I know I'm not happy. And I know we could have the 10 of Cups. Okay. So let's get some final messages for you from this person. Final messages, please, for Libra from this person. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Okay, so regardless of what, where your connection with this person stands right now, they could definitely be checking you out online. It could also be that one of the ways you connect a lot is through the internet. So let's say you're both on social media and you follow each other, despite maybe having this connection outside of social media and maybe even a relationship. Somehow you end up communicating the most online, through social media. Like they post something, you like it, vice versa, and what you want is more private, one-to-one, face-to-face time with them. Okay, I'm working towards a better future. But until they figure things out a bit more, it's never going to be enough. There's always going to be a better future in their head, as far as they believe. And what Spirit's doing is saying, hey, actually, the amazing future you want is here now. Pay more attention to the present. Pay more attention to your connection with Libra. You're the only person who truly gets me. I think you may have been very patient with this person, Libra. You may even sort of respect the hustle and all of that, but you know, there comes a point where there needs to be more of a balance, I think. I can still feel you. I'm haunted by my actions. Maybe we're just too different. For some of you, you could already have had this sort of argument or a falling out, and they can't let you go. They're stalking you, spying on you, maybe feeling bad, but also still holding back because they're saying, well, even if I was to come back in, things would be the same. We have, I'm sorry I held myself back with you, and that's interesting because that's on top of reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So for some of you, if you've already told this person this is enough, I'm pulling away, or I'm not doing it like this anymore, they understand there's a need to be more open, to share, to sort of try and explain to you why they go about things in the way they do. You still take my breath away. Okay, so still completely enamored with you. If you know there was love here, definitely still in love with you. Still thinking about you, definitely wanting to reconnect.